So you're saying because he's dead, I can't chat about him?
No, but I'm saying you should be more considerate of, because you just mentioned that the victims, like you're here for victims. So I said, okay. So what about somebody who's not a murderer?
You said Jimmy Savile. When Jimmy Savile died and all the madness came out, are you saying we shouldn't have spoke about that either?
We're talking about Virgil. Don't try and escape.
No, but I'm giving you examples. I'm giving you examples.
Trying to understand the point.
Hold on, yeah, because talking about other people is a distraction. You said you care about the victims, you're here for the victims, so, and you always went to the bad things that Smirko seems allegedly done or Von's allegedly done. So Virgil, he hasn't killed anybody, he hasn't done anything. So his business is whatever it is. We know who Virgil is. But what you're talking about Virgil, but Virgil's dead.
So?
Yeah, but see, even saying so's mind games, but because
well, we can't talk about dead people. Like if you stole everything, if I robbed your yard and I died tomorrow, what we can't chat about that.
Listen to understand the question, because you said that you cared about victims, but
Virgil died of cancer, bro.
Yeah, that's fine, and every cancer person is a victim. For starters,
kind of.
For not
a victim, like yeah, but I'm not snitching on cancer.
No, you're not. I'm not. No, I'm telling you about snitching because you're not snitching on Virgil. But I'm saying what you're doing. What you're doing is you're being very inconsiderate to people and their families. That could be, but which I know you don't have to.
Stealing ideas is inconsiderate to people and their families.
You don't have to care. It kind of contradicts like what you were saying about Smirky, the reasons for why they deserve to be getting it and getting it. Because
what's he supposed to do as a journalist then to make you happier?
It's not about making me happy.
But like, what would you? What's
it about then?
Yeah, what's the version of this that works for you?
Trap done his thing. He didn't say too much.
I would like to see him go as extensive into some white people.
Cameron Terrell, rich white crip. Look at
100. There's white people doing the exact same thing or whatever. They might not be rapping about it, but they're talking about it, doing autobiographies about it. They're talking.
Yeah. I've done that.
Yeah, no, but it does. You
so
haven't
I'll take that one off.
You haven't done
it.
I've got
Slim Jesus. I got Stitches, Eminem, Cameron Terrell, Cinch, 6ix9ine.
You haven't done it enough.
Cinch white.
Wait,
that's a whole other question, isn't it?
No, but let's have it 100. When you target the black community,
I'm not targeting the black community.
You're targeting the hip hop community, which is black. Hip hop is black.
I've got Eminem vid for you there. So
the majority of people in hip hop are black. So if you target the hip hop community, it's fair to say you're targeting the black community. Let's not mess about here.
I feel like you're taking a slight leap forward.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to.
Then what about my Eminem videos? I just don't count for nothing.
No. What you're trying to do is
Eminem is in our thing as well.
Eminem
in our culture as well.
When you're doing stuff on Eminem, you're just doing what an interviewer should do because he's a legal person. We're talking about when you start doing interviews and we start doing vlogging, people that are illegal.
I got a video on Eminem's case for pistol whipping a bouncer. So that's
it's done. The case. I was a kid, but when Eminem done that about Kim, you could never get in trouble now if you done a thing about it. So let's have it right. That's no comparison to an open case.
Now, Chronik, I want to ask you this, okay? So
no, but he needs to
let him ask. Go. No. Let him. Let me get.
Put him in the corner.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. Why for that? But we're gonna get back to that. But go on.
I'm just trying to.
Go on. No, but let's have. Yeah, there's bare people here, bro. We can't go on.
There's a lot of us here still.
Yeah.
So what your problem with him is him helping ongoing cases then? What he does, if him potentially impacting people's ongoing cases. Because you're saying he impacts people's lives negatively.
That's one of the issues that with the current situation that he's doing, because Smirko is in jail now.
Okay, I'll say this.
Being convicted.
If you're worried about people impacting life negatively, Smirko
he's answering that question. I'm answering that because he's
not guilty. Durk never done none of this.
I'll say this though, okay?
That he's being accused of.
Do you think what he's put in his video, the feds don't know already?
Yes.
Do you think they don't know already?
Or is it some new information?
And also as well, what you said about him, like you said something about it can impact juries with an ongoing case. Yeah. Jurors are not allowed to look at things.
You think
they're not allowed to?
That? Have you been on trial before?
No, bro.
I have a lot of times. This is what I'm saying.
With a jury trial.
This is what I keep explaining to you lot about.
See, that's what I'm saying about you lot. See you chiefs here that try and comment on our life here. No, but imagine he just said a chief thing straight away. You don't know nothing about what happens in court with that. Of course they do.
Not with murders and shit like that.
You can't talk on stuff that you don't know nothing about. You don't know nothing about it.
But you've not been through a murder trial. I don't know nothing about.
He does.
No. What have I got wrong? Because jurors technically they're not allowed.
Yeah, they're not allowed officially.
Look at this shit. I'm saying, Brody, listen to me. Respectfully, Brody, listen to me. Yeah. Even though that they are not allowed, you see, when you're dealing with high-profile cases, yeah, the likelihood of a jury doing that is more than 80%. They're going to do that because they want, it's in human nature. And this is what I was saying as well to you. Do you get what I'm saying to you? And that's why I mentioned the thing that you was doing. They could be really bad impact in what you lot are doing sometimes. And all we're saying is we want you lot to be more conscious of that. You're being real and saying you don't really give a fuck. But that shouldn't be the case.
I do give a fuck though.
He's the only answer he
Tankz
can
gives a fuck.
You don't give a fuck about
Tankz
the
gives a
victim.
fuck.
Conscious about this shit, bro.
Wait, one sec.
What I don't say because of shit like that.
You see the
No, but you're not being accused of that.
Wait.
Yeah.
But no one's seen anything that you're saying that's mad.
Yeah, come on.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
But mad.
Wait, please. You keep saying about the victims, yeah? This is what you need to understand, right, yeah? Because you compared it to the army as well, yeah? To me, that's mad. You're killing people you don't even know for somebody you don't even know. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? What you have to understand is, yeah, if somebody was to punch you up right now or stab you right now, and that's your friend, yeah, then he might feel like he needs to retaliate. And he might retaliate and someone might die.
Like
what you're talking about, like the Central. So what you're talking about, it's not people running around killing innocent kids for no reason. It's people killing people that's killing their people.
Lil Pab was not there when Von died. Lil Pab had nothing to do with it. Innocent.
I'm not talking about a specific...
But it's what I mean, you want to move the goalposts.
No, I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm saying I'm not talking about a specific case. I'm talking about...
Anyone can get it.
Beef. When you got blood beef, I'm not saying some girl can't get hit with a string that's young by accident, but nobody went there to kill the little girl.
If that happens, bro, you need to be put in jail. I'm sorry.
No,
If a little
listen to
kid
me.
gets shot in a crossfire, you're done, bro.
I hear you, yeah, but what
peak,
I'm
but it
saying,
is.
I hear you, but what I'm saying is when you keep talking about these people like Smirky or like, oh my God, they was impacting the community badly. They wasn't running around killing innocents if they was...
Literally did kill an innocent, bro.
No,
Lil
but
Pab was nothing to do with it.
He missed the person he was trying to get. So in reality,
I know, but what I'm saying
is that
is-
even a celebration? Like,
No, but listen, no. Wait. All right, cool. You've done a long time now, yeah. But you see what though, yeah? Flipping. See, even with that, like I see the report and all that, but it's his bridge, but they're all a clique, yeah? How are you so sure that it's Durk as well? Like you're just there saying Durk told him to do that. How do you know it's Durk that told him? Like they're all a clique. I'm asking him.
heard the recording.
No, I'm saying I'm asking him.
No,
Yeah?
I didn't hear the recording. But go ahead.
The thing I want to make clear, yeah, is I know a lot of people are saying it's like you're helping the feds and you're putting it together for the feds. I didn't make that video until the paperwork came out and the feds had all the pictures, you know, the wiretaps, stuff that I didn't know. So in the video, I'm breaking down what's in the paperwork. So that's been like put together by the feds and I'm analysing what's going on. This is public information. It was on every news website.
It's like if something happens to mine and Chronik's bridge and then Chronik goes and doesn't something, what does that mean? Or I go and do that something. Does that mean Chronik told me? Or I told Chronik to go and do it?
I mean,
We're
look,
all
we're
a
gonna-
clique.
You're pushing
Whoever,
the
you know what I'm
narrative.
saying?
Yeah, you're
No,
pushing
but
the
don't
push
push
that
that
narrative about
you know what I'm
we're
saying?
all
Like,
gonna
it's him
fight,
that
get
told-
back in the summer. All the lyrics that you dropped.
No, but that's what we do. But doesn't mean
If you don't want,
that's
if you
he's a
don't
rapper,
listen,
innit?
don't listen to the music.
He's a rapper.